Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you all are fine and studying well at home. Today I am going to tell you about Smart Mathematics of grade 4th. Our today's concept is from page number 19. We are doing our second chapter, which is addition. Now we are going to solve that whole page. Question number 2 is the cars show distance traveled in kilometer. Here we have 3 cars and here we have the distance which that 3 cars covered. Now we have to answer that 4 parts regarding that pictures. What is the total distance traveled by the 3 cars? So first we have to find the total distance which are traveled by that 3 cars. So you have to calculate them, add the distance of car A, car B and car C and on the rough notebook and write the answer here on the book. Part B is car A travels another 250 km. What will the new distance be? So it means that whatever the distance car A had already traveled, we have to add 250 km more in it. So add 250 km in it in a rough notebook and write the answer here. Car B travels another 349 km. What will the new distance be? So now we have to add that 349 km in car B distance and we find our answer. After the journey, car C's meter reading was 7,000 km. How much was the total journey? Now car C's meter reading was 7,000 km. It means that car C has traveled more, but we have to find how many. So we have to subtract 6,721 from 7,000 km and we find the answer. For part D, we have to subtract that distance in car C 6,721 km and we find our answers. Now move on for question number 3. You have to write the answers of that parts on the book. And for question number 3, you have to solve it on loose sheet 3 and 4. I am reading question number 4. Kinza scored 158 runs during a cricket match. Saira scored 133 runs and Aliza scored 220 runs. How many runs did they score altogether? To write the answer of that question, first we have to write data and then we are going to solve it. And how you have to write the data, I am going to show it to you here in that whiteboard. You have to write the data like this. Students, you clearly know about that concept. Write the data on the left side and then move on. Right, make a sum on the right side and then add that two figures and write the add that 3 runs and write the answer here. It's easy for you to find the answer of that question. Same like that pattern. First you have to write Kinza scored, then Saira and then Aliza and then add that 3 values. Now we have to move on for question number 4. Our question number 4 here is Dad had $14,028 in the bank while mom had $20,529. How much money did they have altogether? Same like question number 3, you have to write data on the left side and make a sum on right side and add it. Then you can easily find that how much money do they both have together in the bank. Write the 2 questions in loose sheets. Now move on for next question. It is very interesting. Here you have to solve 3 different kind of puzzles. Our first puzzle is for addition. I am going to explain it first to you. We have a number 12,952 in the middle and here we have 4 different numbers. You have to add that 12,952 number in that number. In the numbers which are outside, that is 70,985, add that two values and write the answer of that two values here and add them in the rough notebook. Add that two values and write the answer here. Now add that two values, write their answer here, and add that two values and write answer here. It's very interesting puzzle. You can do it very easily. Now move on for the next puzzle. It is use the digits 0 to 9 to make a number as near to 500 as you can. No digit can be used more than once, so you will have two spare digits. It means that in that question number 1, we have to fill that boxes with the counting numbers starting from 0 to 9. We are not going to repeat any number, so you can choose the numbers as your own, but the numbers which I choose here are 4, 5, 6 and 3, 2, 9, 7 and 4, and at the result the number which we got, it is 479, which is almost near to 500. When we round it, it is near to 500. You can solve that puzzle like this. Now move on to another addition square. This addition square is very interesting. I will show it to you here. This addition square is very interesting. I'm just going to write now the figures here so that it's clear for you to understand. First is 24, 12, 15, 27 and 18. Just read that question first. Fill in the grid in such a way that the sum of numbers in each row, column and diagonals is the same. It means that sum of the number when we add the rows and when we add our columns, the answer will be same, and diagonally as well. Diagonally means opposite, from that corner to the opposite corner, and from that corner to the opposite corner. When we add them, our answer remains the same. So here we have an hint as well. Hint is this: when we add that three numbers diagonally, we find our answer is 45. It means that the sum of all that rows, column and diagonal directions is 45. So that's how you easily find the rest of the answers. Now add that two numbers on the rough notebook like this: 24, 18. It is 42. It means that the number which we have to write here, it is, now we have to find that, subtract that answer from the sum. It is 3. The number which we need here is 3. Now add that 3 number, we find the same answer, 45. Same like this, we have to add that two values, 24 plus 12. 24 plus 12, it is 36. Now subtract that 36 from 45. It is 9. It means that the number which we have to write here is 9. Same, by following that pattern, you have to solve that two box and kindly share your videos or your answers with us. It's very easy for you to find its answer. And now you can add them and you find that sum is really 45. So do that homework at home, and here I have a page of from your workbook, page number 12. Solve that page as well as your homework of your this week. This is about simple addition. Add that whole page and solve it. Page number 12 is for your homework, and page number 19 also. You just have to write question number 3 or 4 in your rough loose sheets and do that puzzles on your book as well. Okay, students, Allah Hafiz. See you in my next video, inshallah.